My name is Iris Nesher. I've been an artist for over 40 years. I really started my career as a photographer. I came here, I studied at the School of Visual Arts. I've been working with my photography work for many years. Photography that had to do a lot with portraiture, with femininity. I moved from photography to ceramics. As artists, we're always looking for new ideas or the idea of the next project. What do I want to work on next? And I realized the home was something that was the center of gravity. This is something I really want to explore more. And the way I started working with porcelain is drying it and grinding pigments into it. And I work mainly with like brown, gray, black colors and a lot of white. And I decided to work with Limoges porcelain since I really love the color of Limoges. It has this creamy white, which I really love. And very quickly, people started being very interested in it. 7 years ago, we had a tragedy in our family. And our son was killed in a car accident, which really changed everything and how I saw art. I was very much chasing perfection all the time. My theme, which was centered around the home, suddenly the home was broken. How do I go on with my life, and how do I go on with my art? How would my art reflect the way I really feel? I could no longer create something that was what I created before. Each day I had a group of friends that would come with me to the studio, and I would work all day. Everything was fractured, but I really wanted to start mending it in some way. Porcelain is not something that you can really mend it together. That's what I felt like doing, really doing the impossible, and then starting to add the linen thread to mend it together. I started working with the thread, and then I started working with more of the folded pieces, which is very, very difficult with porcelain. Porcelain is a very non-forgiving material. And then even the piece here that covers the top, it still has the same language with the thread on it. Light coming through the cracks. My best ideas usually come in the morning, and I went to my studio and just started sculpting it, and then we have this piece. If you look at the piece that's in the window, it really has a lot of texture in it. So I dry different colors of porcelain and different pieces of stone. And the way I made those plates with the flowers is that I originally created a plate and made holes in it before I put it in the kiln. And then I stitch each flower into those holes in the plate. So in the back of the plate, you could really see all this linen thread coming out of the back. You could see the stitching process. I've been so passionate about ceramics. I just fell in love with the process. I couldn't get enough of it. There's something very elegant to it and very refined. They have an emotion to them.